2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2, drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Reed, go!
First carry for Joe Mixon. He's got room to run right at the start, and he'll be brought down, but what a run, down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, strike! Pep, bring it! Check, Bobcat! Ready, ready?
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Times at the 31-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Roll! Come on, set! 18, hey, check that, street. Ready?
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Space to run, inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. This is caught downfield. It's down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get it! Lightning 18! Let's go!
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready!
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Bronco East! Ready!
They'll turn and hand this one off. He works free. Right side. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches. 34-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Texans.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19!
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
19 tight, 19
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Thank you, Fairbairn. The kickoff for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Gravity line. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Cub 19. Cub 19.
On first down, it's Ward. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Titans go up by 7. 28-21. One quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
All right.
Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll try the right side this time. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. Rushed to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Houston.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Stroud to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans forced the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right. Swap. Another swap. Let the hot. Let the hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there,
Now 2nd and 10.
and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 19.
Now Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Look,
48.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, they face 2nd down and 7.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 3rd down and 9. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down, Texans.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, set!
Room to run past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 42 yards.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Hey! Ready?
A run here with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Tennessee. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans are able to extend the lead.
42, Texans 28.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Texans first down.
All right. What? 19 Texans.
Man in motion, heading left. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? South. Hey, one more. Let the hot.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's in! Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will cut the deficit to 7.
Texans 35. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Let go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love it. Hey, uno.
Snap, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Schultz, the motion man.
What's up?
On first and 10, it's Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, ready.
Now give on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 9.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the ground after the... And now he loses the football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready!
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Ward. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 2. 19.
Ward to throw again. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
They'll run on 2nd down. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Texans.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Houston.
Oh, and what?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down. They'll run with Montgomery. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2.
Stroud's going to set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come back to 65.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Titans will go up by 7.
Texans 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return is Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Stroud to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
All right. 19 Texans.
They send the tight end in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. John Franklin Myers. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his 1st on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. The throw here is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the...
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Titans will go up by 7.
Titans 56, Texans 49.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Tucker. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first down. Now Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now 2nd and inches.
All right.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop the play really before it got started.
And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
All right.
They'll try to run this one in. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
65 catch, 65 catch. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
It's a 10-yard ball.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. To throw is Ward. Oh, with a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, a big third down. Here's Ward. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Texans will go up by 7.
Texans 63. Titans 56. Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Panther 11. Viking 18. Ready.
On first down, Ward going up top. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Throwing is Ward. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing with the...
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation. Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play, barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.